Cameron was in Egypt's land. Let my Cameron go.
Howdy, folks. It's Nathan here. Just wanted to drop in, and we just got done with the prayer meeting Monday and had a real good time of fellowship with everyone. A lot of good prayer requests out there that need to be remembered. And I'm going to put this video out in a few days. Probably going to be dropping to one video a week if I can manage it. Just life picking up all sorts of other busyness. So, yeah. But in any case, yeah, I saw some folks doing a top 5, and I thought, well, you know what, I can actually do a top 5 this year because I'm on YouTube now, and my top 5 has changed so drastically from what I thought it would be back when I started doing videos last January to what it is now. Last year, if you told me my number 1 would be anything other than Old Darkfired, I would have called you a fool. I probably would have had some other things on there, more of the English variety than anything. And it turns out that my tastes have so dramatically changed this year. I find it remarkable. So, so I'm going to give you my top 5. And it's going to key you into the fact of what direction my tastes have gone if you don't already know. But I am smoking my pipe of the year, my Brebbia author, that I picked up at the Ohio Pipe Show. This thing is just an absolute workhorse for me. That burns everything down to white ash. I may have had one bowl in the 5 months that I've been with this pipe that has not finished up with white ash. It's about as perfect a pipe as I could have ever thought I'd ever have. It was a revelation in smoking. So, in it right now, I'm not enjoying one of my top 5 because it's cold out here and I needed a blend to warm me up. And so I'm having my Angmar blend, which I had made for me by the Country Squire. And it's got about 20% Latakia in there, but it's also got about a third of it is Perique. So it's a nice hitter. And I haven't had a bowl of this in, I think, close to 6 months, and it's really good. And it could be just this pipe. I could just solely go with this one, but I've got another Brebbia that you've seen, my Squat Tomato, that I also love. But it's just good stuff. So I'm out here enjoying that with my coffee at 10:15 p.m. because coffee is good at any point in time. So, my top 5. Number 5 is going to be GLP's Triple Play. vapor. Um, Prior to getting that plug, it was my only experience with plug had been GOP's Gaslight, which is a good blend, strictly speaking, for cold evenings like this. Um, it's a good, tasty blend, but triple play was a nice little jump into how good, for me anyway, plug tobacco can be. I knew it would be good because I have such a preference for flakes and broken flakes that this was not a problem for me to enjoy at all. It's light. It's primarily Virginia's. There's just a little bit of Perique in there that just gives it a nice little touch. But it's a beautiful, beautiful blend. So that's my number five, triple play. Number four for me, we're sticking with GLPs, and Greg blends together Stonehenge. This is a Virginia Burley. Um, that's probably one of the cleanest smokes I've ever had. It's such a good blend, and uh, and it has a little bit of that Lakeland essence in there that I've I actually do enjoy the essence in there, and it's not amazingly present in there, so it doesn't overtake the blend like what Handsome Flake does, but which in Handsome Flake, from what I understand, is not huge in the Lakeland either. But regardless, it's just such a good light smoke compared to what a lot of Burleys can do to me. Um, but that the Virginias just help that out as well. But Stonehenge is a great smoke. And it can be, out of all of the GLP's blends, it's the one that I see most often out of stock. Um, but that's one of the ones that I definitely have in my deep cellar. So, so that's my number four. Number three, let's see. Number three is going to be Esoteric's Dorchester. I was able to get my hands on quite a bit of this year, and I'm thankful that I did. I took a risk and a gamble on getting a bunch of it, but when I opened it up, that first tin, it's a vapor, but it's got this fermented aroma to it that I immediately knew I was just going to enjoy the living daylights out of this blend. It is very solid. It is just very tasty. It's not too sweet, but it's just got a wonderful, wonderful taste with those fermented Virginias in there. That it pops really went real quickly into my top five of the year. My number two blend, boy, these two are neck and neck, but I'm gonna have to go with number two being Cornell and Deal's Carolina Red Flake with Perique 2021. I have um, a love-hate relationship with Cornell and Deal blends. Um, the ones that everybody likes, I tend not to like. I don't buy a whole lot of them anymore. I used to buy them to try in bunches, but none of them have really stuck with me. But when I had that, because I started getting into this vapor kick, um, I took a risk in getting 4 tins of it. And what I have in this little jar here, in this little pipery jar here is all that I have left of this. Is I packed this full, and the rest of it I have vacuum sealed away in my cellar, and I'm going to let it sit for about 5 years. So what I have left in here is all that I'm going to have until, you know, girls graduate, have some special events in their future, and um, it's going to be that special blend for me. And so, but that said, it is an incredible blend that I was surprised at, very much so. It's absolutely wonderful. So that leaves number one for me. And number one for me is not H Old Darkfire. I would definitely be surprised if this was not on my list to start the year or to finish the year if you had asked me a year ago, but Old Darkfire is not there. Old Darkfire may not even be in the top 10, surprisingly enough. But number one is Solani Yellow Label number 633, another vapor. So I've got two Virginia Burleys. No, wait, one, two. No, I got one Virginia Burley and three vapors. Um, so just 633 is just one of those blends that Solani's got quality tobaccos. You all know that if you've had a chance to have them. Um, but it just feels like it's about as pure a flake as you can get out there. It is just so good. Just the right amount of sweetness, just the right amount of Perique that doesn't overtake the blend in any way. So it's primarily Virginia, and it gives you that sweet end of the smoke. But it is just so smooth from start to finish that I have to restrain myself in pulling for that jar on my shelf nearly every time. It is just that good. Um, yeah. If you have an opportunity to get some, it's well worth it. Whenever I see 100-gram tins online, and my wife's not looking, I pull the trigger, and it just, it's great stuff. So that's my top five. Got a chance to do it. I will not do a bottom five. Those aren't worth doing. I don't want us to really, you know, downplay anybody. Um, you know, you've seen a few videos where I've had blends that I really don't like, and you can go back and take a look at those. Grape. And you know, just get a taste for a few of them. So, in any case, what's your top five? And do you break out your top five by what your favorites are for each style of blend, whether it's a Virginia Burley or an English or a Balkan or whatever? Do you break out your top five that way, or is it just here are the best ones that I've smoked this year? Let me know down in the bucket, or do one of your own and let me know you've done it, and that way I can go and watch it and comment on your video. Because yeah, these top fives are kind of fun, and I'll be a nerd and track it on my spreadsheet and see if this changes next year. Because it's almost certain to do so. And I guarantee you that I had some English blends on here that were real close as I was looking through my list that just got edged out by that triple play. So there are a lot of good tobaccos. We are living I guess, the Renaissance era of pipe smoking here in this world. So, um, yeah. In any case, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Um, we'll look forward to doing more videos for you in the future. Just remember the prayer meeting lives on Monday nights at 9 p.m. We've been really getting together a good fellowship of guys together. If you ladies want to stop in, feel free. And we'll enjoy having you there. All that said, keep them lit and yeah, enjoy the rest of 2022. It's good to be alive. So, love y'all. Grace and peace to you.